All right, everybody, welcome in. Ready to pack those schedules and boost your dental practice?
Well, you've come to the right place.
We're diving deep into dental SEO today.
That's right.
It's one of those powerful tools out there to attract new patients and really grow your business.
Yeah, it really is.
So let's break it all down today.
Absolutely.
So think about this for a second. When was the last time you actually grabbed a phone book
Oh, God.
to find a service?
Right.
I mean, these days, everyone, and I mean everyone,
Yeah.
is going online to find what they need.
Absolutely.
Right? Whether it's a restaurant or a new pair of shoes or, even a dentist.
Mm-hmm.
And for dentists, that means showing up in those search results is absolutely mission critical.
It really is. I mean, it's the new storefront, isn't it?
Yes, it's your digital storefront.
If you're not visible online, you're practically invisible to potential patients.
Yeah, it's like you don't even exist.
That's true.
Right. So we need to talk about how to make sure our listeners' practices are the ones that are popping up at the top of the list when someone in their area is searching for a dentist.
Right.
And that is where SEO comes in, search engine optimization.
Exactly. And we're not just talking about the basics here.
Right.
Like, we need to go beyond just having a website. We need to make it a magnet for local patients.
Okay, I love that analogy. A website magnet.
He's got to pull them in.
It's got to pull them in. So let's talk about local optimization.
Okay.
I know from all of our prep materials and stuff that using location-based keywords is really, really important.
Oh, yeah.
But how specific do we need to get? Is it enough to say, like, dentist in city name? Or should we be targeting even narrower, like, specific neighborhoods within a city?
Well, it all comes down to finding that sweet spot. I mean, if you're practicing in a major city, targeting specific neighborhoods can be super effective.
Okay.
Think like dentist near landmark or dentist in zip code.
Right.
It's about showing up for those hyper-local searches when people are, like, really ready to book an appointment.
Right. They're looking for someone right now.
Exactly.
But, okay, this is something that I've always kind of wondered about.
Okay.
If you focus too much on keywords, does it make your website sound unnatural?
Oh, yeah.
Or like robotic? Like, I've seen those websites where they just stuff keywords everywhere.
Oh, absolutely.
And it's such a turnoff.
That's a total turnoff. And you know what? Google's algorithms are getting smarter all the time.
Really?
They can spot that keyword stuffing from a mile away. It's not just about quantity. It's about quality and relevance, making sure that your content actually makes sense for the people reading it.
Okay, so how do we strike that balance?
Okay.
How do we use keywords in a smart way without, like, overdoing it and sounding like a broken record?
Well, the key is to think about it from the patient's perspective.
Okay.
What are the questions that they're typing into that search bar? Are they looking for a family dentist, maybe a cosmetic dentist, or even a dentist who specializes in implants, right? So you take those phrases and naturally weave them into your website copy, your blog posts, even your image descriptions, so Google sees you're the right fit for that searcher.
Gotcha. So we've got our keywords kind of sorted.
Right.
Let's move on to the website itself.
Yeah.
I know having a mobile-friendly website is super important these days.
Oh, it's non-negotiable at this point.
Really?
You would be surprised how many dental practices still have those, like, clunky websites.
Oh, really?
That look like they're straight out of the 90s.
Oh, yeah.
A slow, unresponsive website is the fastest way to send potential patients running to your competitor down the street.
Yeah, it's like walking into a dusty, outdated waiting room.
Exactly.
It's not a great first impression.
No.
So what are, like, the must-haves for a really killer mobile-friendly dental website in 2024? What do we need?
Okay, well, first and foremost, a clean design. Easy navigation is really important, as well as fast loading times. You want people to be able to find the information they need super quickly and easily, whether they're on their phone, their tablet, or even their computer.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so we've got a beautiful website. It's mobile-friendly. Let's talk about content, the actual stuff that's on the website. What should dentists be putting on there to really grab people's attention, establish themselves as the experts, and just, like, make people want to book an appointment?
Well, this is where you can really get creative and have some fun. Think beyond just the standard services page.
Okay.
What about a blog post with some, helpful tips, like 5 tips for conquering dental anxiety? Or, I don't know, maybe a video demonstrating proper brushing techniques for kids.
Right.
Something fun and engaging.
I love those ideas. It's like you're offering valuable advice before they even step foot in your office.
Exactly. It builds trust and positions you as the go-to resource.
For sure.
And speaking of building trust, we can't forget about online reviews.
Oh yes, the digital word of mouth.
Absolutely.
Reviews can really make or break a business these days,
It can.
especially in a field like dentistry where trust is just so important.
Right. You really have to build that rapport with your patients.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So how can dentists encourage those happy patients to sing their praises online? Like, how do we get those reviews?
Well, honestly, just don't be shy about asking.
Okay.
A simple email, a quick text message after an appointment can go a long way. You can even provide links to your preferred review platforms, make it super easy for them.
Okay, so we're getting all these glowing reviews, hopefully. But what about the not-so-glowing reviews?
Ah, yes.
Every business gets them right.
Everybody gets them, yeah.
How do we deal with those?
It's all about how you handle them.
Okay.
Respond promptly, professionally,
Okay.
address any concerns,
Right.
show that you really care,
Right.
and sometimes just a genuine response can turn a negative review into a positive interaction.
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground here today.
We have?
We've talked about local optimization,
Mm-hmm.
making sure you've got a killer website that's mobile-friendly.
Mm-hmm.
We've talked about creating engaging content, getting those glowing reviews.
It's a lot.
But is that all there is to dental SEO? Like, is that everything?
Well, there's a whole other layer to this game. We've only really talked about on-page SEO so far,
Right.
but there's also off-page SEO, which is super important.
Okay, tell me more about that. What is that?
So this is stuff like building backlinks from reputable websites, getting listed in relevant online directories,
Yeah.
and also managing your Google My Business profile.
Oh, that's right. I've heard that Google My Business is a big deal, especially for dentists.
It's huge. It's how you show up in those near me searches and on Google Maps, which is so important for local businesses.
Right.
Make sure that your profile is complete and up to date and include some nice high quality photos of your practice.
So it's not just about having a website, it's about creating this whole online ecosystem
Exactly.
for your practice.
And don't forget, dental SEO is an ongoing process.
Okay.
You need to keep your website fresh, stay active on social media, track your results and see what's working, what's not,
Right.
and just constantly be adapting to those, ever-changing Google algorithms.
That sounds like a lot to keep up with. Any final words of wisdom for our listeners who are ready to dive headfirst into this world of dental SEO?
Well, I think the most important thing to remember is that it's all about providing value, building trust with potential patients, and just making it really easy for them to find you.
Okay.
Now, here's a question for you to think about.
Okay.
What are your ideal patients searching for online, and how can you make sure your practice shows up in those specific searches?
That's a great question. I love that. Something to ponder.
Absolutely.
So everyone, get out there, optimize those websites, and just watch your practice grow. Thanks so much for joining us for this deep dive. We'll see you next time.
See ya.